Welcome in Craft and Design 3.0 for my dear audience. In this video, I will describe some different and much beautiful ideas of metal table leg design and different ideas for beautiful locations or beautiful charming locations. So, dear audience, when we talk about a metal table leg different metal table design, leg design. Then different question arise in our mind, like is what a metal table leg made of, or what is the descriptive purpose of metal furniture, especially metal table. So, what metal is used to make table, or how are metal table manufactured, or metal table leg manufactured? So, dear audience, metal furniture is made from either aluminum or steel with a specific type of metal difficult to identify once the finish coat is applied. One way to tell the difference between aluminum and steel is to place a magnet on the surface of the metal. If the magnet stick, it is made from steel or special types of an iron. So, dear audience, in real, table is an item of furniture with a raised flat top and is supported most commonly by one to four legs. Although some can have more, it is used as a surface for working at eating from on which to place things. So some common type of tables are the dining room tables, which are used for seated persons to eat meals. The coffee table, which is low table used in living room to display items or serve refreshment, and the bedside table, which is commonly used to place an alarm clock and also lamp. So there are also a range of specialized type of table, such as drafting table used for doing architectural drawing and also sieving table. So a glided bark table with a stone top, most probably marble, from the Saint Quentin Museum or Brussels, Belgium. So there's a Rococo writing table, 7059 liquid oak, a gilt bronze mount and aligned with modern leather height. So 80.6 cm and wide 175.9 cm. So its common design element includes which is for making a table. So like as top surface of various shapes, including rectangular, square, round, semi-circular, or oval. So legs are in two or more similar pairs. It usually has four legs. However, some tables have three legs. They use a single heavy pedestal or attached to a wall. So several geometries of holding table that can be collapsed into a smaller volume, like as a TV toy, which is portable, folding table on a stand. So as a height ranging up and down from the most common 80 to 30 inch. If we talk about centimeter, then 46 to 76 range, often reflecting the height of chair or bar stool used as seating for people making use of a table as for eating or performing various manipulation of objects resting on table. So a huge range of sizes from small bedside table to large dining room tables and a huge conference room table. So as a presence or absence of drawers, shelves or other areas for storing item, and also expansion of the table surface by insertion of Leaves or locking the hind drop leaf section into a horizontal position. This is particularly common for special dining table. And dear audience, some very early tables were made. If when we talk about a history, my dear guys, question me. Some very early tables were made and used by the ancient Egyptians around 2500 BC using wood and a lobster. So they were often little more than stone platforms used to keep objects off the floor. Though a few example of wooden tables have been found in tombs. So food and drinks were usually put on large plates, disposed on a pedestal for eating. So the Egyptian made a use of various small tables and elevated playing boards. So the Chinese also created very early tables in order to uh, pursue the arts of writing and painting. So as did people in Mesopotamia, where various metals were used. So the Greek and Roman made more frequent use of table and notably for eating. Although Greek tables were pushed under a bed after use, so the Greek invented a piece of furniture very similar to the Gordon tables were made of marble or wood and metal, typically bronze or silver alloys, so sometimes with richly ornate legs. Later, the larger rectangular table were made of separate platform and pillars. So the Roman also introduced a large semi-circular table to Italy. The men's Lanata Plutarch mentioned use of table by Persians. So furniture, especially metal table, different location designs during the Middle Ages is not as well known as that of earlier or later periods. And most sources show the types used by the nobility. In the Eastern Roman Empire, tables were made of metal or wood, so usually with 4 feet and frequently linked by axial structures. So tables for eating were large and often round or semi-circular. A combination of a small round table and a lectern seemed very popular as a writing table. So Western Europe, the invasion and intrenching was caused most of the knowledge inherited from the classical era to be lost as a result of the necessary movability. So most tables were simple trestly tables, although small round tables made from joinery reappeared during the 15th century and onward. So in the Gothic era, the chest became widespread and was often used as a table. So, refractory table first appeared at least as early as the 17th century as an advancement of the Presley table. So, these tables were typically quite long and wide and capable of sporting a sizable banquet in the great hall or other reception room of a castle. So, dear audience, tables come in wide variety of material, shapes, and height depending upon their origin, style, intended use, and cost. So, many tables are made of wood or wood-based products. So, some are made of other material, including metal and also glosses. So most tables are composed of a flat surface and one or more supported leg. So a table with a single center foot is a pedestal table. Long table often have extra legs for sports. So dear audience, I think that my video and my idea inspired you much. And if inspired, then subscribe my channel, like my video, and share my video with your affectionate love. So thank you very much, guys, for watching my video. Once again, thank you very much.